What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all my new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly, truly appreciated. Big win for them boys. 143-106 by smoking John Morant and the Grizzlies. By 37 points in the Garden on a cold Monday night. Doesn't matter. This is how you're going to get this work, and they got this work today. Big time win for them boys. The captain, Jalen Brunson, 20 points, 6 assists. The big cat, 24 points, 11 rebounds, but they were led tonight by Mikal Bridges. Had a big game tonight, 28 big points for him. OG Anunoby, 15 points, 6 steals. Josh Hart, 4 points, 10 rebounds. But it was the bench, guys. The bench unit, 52 points off the bench, 14 points for Precious Achiuwa, 14 points for Deuce. It was just a great team effort today. Love it, man. Gotta love the effort tonight. You gotta love what we saw. Now, what's going on tonight? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. Disc Rover. Body bags. Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Knicks 100 GM. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Vibes. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Big win for them boys, 37 big points. Blew them out on a Monday night, a cold Monday night in the Garden. This is how it is, man. This is how it is. See, a lot of teams don't have it like this. They don't have it to the place is packed to the rafters with stars. You saw Fat Joe back there behind the bench. Everybody was out there. Dustin Hoffman was out there. Everybody was out there on a Monday night. Big Taz, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Great win for them boys. Great win altogether. You got to love it, man. You got to love it. And also, too, guys, you got to understand, too, we did this against one of the premier teams in the West. One of the premier teams in the West. It wasn't against a bunch of bums. Wasn't against a bunch of clowns. It wasn't against a bunch of second-tier teams. We blew out one of the top teams in the West by 37 tonight. 37. So you had to love it, man. You had to love what you saw. You had to love everything that was coming together for them and just how they looked as a team. All together, man. All together. You just had to love it. This is what happens, man. When everybody starts locking in, or shall I say gets 3 days off, right? We'll say that. Nah, I'm joking, but this is what happens when everybody locks in. Eric Green, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Big win for the boys, 143-106. The Big Cat, 24 points, 11 rebounds. Tonight, I thought this game was great because I thought the Knicks jumped off quick in that first quarter. You could see the intensity that was there. King Ribby, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Big win for the boys, 143-106. The captain, 20 points, 6 assists. They jumped on them boys quick. And what I loved is the intensity that the Knicks were playing with defensively. Right? They had 26 turnovers that led to the Knicks 36 points. 26 turnovers that led to the Knicks 36 points. And so what I love is the fact that the Knicks were getting after it defensively. And a couple of times, people might have felt that, okay, a couple of times that they knocked Brunson over, people thought there was a charge. I mean, give or take, man. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I thought the refs called a great game. They let a lot of things rock. And to me, I love it like that because then now you got to change how you play. And it wasn't like they was calling just on the Knicks or they wasn't calling on no end. They wasn't giving them no ticky-tacks. John Morant was going up for weak stuff. So was Desmond Bane going up with weak stuff. The rest weren't giving them no bailout calls. They wasn't. And to me, I love that, man. I love that because you got to earn it. And I thought that's what the Knicks did tonight. They earned it, man. And they got after it defensively. Got after it. 26 turnovers, 36 points off of turnovers, man. To me, that's the ball game. That's the ball game. And, everybody going to get theirs. Bridges got business tonight. We're going to talk about him. But what I'm saying is that's the ball game. Getting after it defensively, man. Getting rebounds. Just everybody getting in, getting their hands in it. Thought also, too, it was great to see emergence of the Big Cat tonight. Big Cat came back tonight. I was a little worried about him. He knocked down a couple of threes. I said, okay. Now I feel a little bit better about Towns. Now I'm not too worried. But I love what I saw tonight. I love what I saw. I love the intensity. Also, too, guys, listen, check it out. 52 points from the bench tonight, man. 52 points. 52 points, man. Jay Supreme, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live tonight. 143 to 106. Kel Bridges, 26 big points. 28 big points. Guys, Precious had 14. Campaign had 11. Deuce had 14. Sherman had 6. Kolick had 3. Akaporte, we saw a sighting of him. He had 2. Big Sims had 2. Listen, guys, you got to love it, man. You got to love it. And see, this is what everybody's been screaming for. They've been screaming for the bench to play. And look, we have 52 points tonight from the bench. That's because the guys are playing now. Guys are playing now more, and they're getting more confidence. What's that, Vibes? So what, Vibes? So what? Let me know, Vibes. Let me know what you're talking about. Vaughn Allen, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rock with LV Live tonight. Big win for the boys. 143 to 106. The Big Cat, 24 points, 11 rebounds. Rondo, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rock with LV Live tonight. Big win for the boys. 143 to 106. The captain, 20 points, 6 assists. And this is all we've been talking about, guys, for the bench. Play these guys. Let these guys get some confidence. And look at what they're doing. You know, Precious down there throwing posters. You see this right here? Look at this right here. Poster. He's not going to get like that if you don't play him a lot. You seen Deuce had the rim rocker right on that dude's neck. Right in the garden. Now Deuce got a poster that he could put up next to his John Starks poster. Here you go right here. Look at Deuce. Bang! Right on that dude's neck. OG rolling on the floor. Look at everybody having fun in the background. Here you go right here again. Look at Deuce going baseline. Bang! Everybody rolling around having fun. This is what you do when you win, man. This is what you do when you win. You have fun like this, and guys start feeding off each other, and everybody starts having a good time. Winning breeds this, man. It does. But then I think another part, too, this is why I stress the fact of the bench being played is because everybody wants to feel like they're part of the team, man, that they're contributing. Everybody wants to feel that way. And so when you have these guys coming off the bench, Tibbs with 9 deep tonight, man, I love that. And I love also, too, what Sherman is giving. I think Sherman's giving great minutes. He's finally playing Campaign a lot. Campaign is giving great minutes. You just got to play him. I know Deuce would come around. Look what Precious is doing. Let's take a look at the stats right here, guys. Look at the stats. So we shot 52% from the field. They shot 45%. But from 3, we were bombing it away from 3. We shot 17 for 44 from 3. They shot 9 for 24. We had 11 turnovers to their 26, which led to 36 points off of turnovers for us that we got. And they only got 14 points off of turnovers. But look at that, guys. Look at that. That's basically like 22 more points, man. 22 more points in turnovers. That's the ball game. That's how we were able to blow them up by 37. And look at the steals, guys. 20 to their 5. OG Anunoby had like 5 or 6 of them things. And I think Precious Chu had like 4. And look at the fast break points. 31 to 9. Bench points 52 to 45. This is an amazing night for this team, man. I don't know what happened those 3 days off, but this looks like a totally different team. Or shall I say, it looks like a rejuvenated team, right? I'll say that. It looks like a team that's ready to go. It looks like a team that had some time off, had time to reflect on some things, and they are ready to go. That's what this game looked like to me. And I think also too, I think the Knicks wanted to send a message, man. I think they know. I think these guys hear the whispers of the fact that they haven't really beat anybody, and they probably feel like, okay, well, a lot of teams feel like, we're pretty much a fluke. We only can beat the bad teams. Memphis is legit, man. They're legit. They don't stink. So for us to blow them out by 37 in the Garden like this sends a message. Sends a big message. Also, too, what we also did to the Kings the other night, We got Denver coming up. You know, Denver's gonna look for that get back because we smacked them around pretty good in Denver. So they're gonna be looking for that. You know, hopefully OG Anunoby can have another big game because he played another great game again today. So this is the time. You know what I'm saying? You start playing against top teams. This is what you should do. You should do it, especially if you're at home. Handle business on a Monday night in the Garden. Was packed up in there too, man. Sell out to the rim. Like I said, I saw Fat Joe, saw Dennis Hoffman, saw Dave East. You know what I'm saying? Representing Harlem. Saw Dave East out there. Everybody's out there in the Garden, man. Everybody want to be out there where the stars are. Great game. Great game for them boys. Great game. You got to love it, man. You got to love it. And here's the thing, guys. It was a game in which the captain didn't really get his. That third quarter, he started to cook, but he didn't really get his because he was in foul trouble. So this is the beauty of getting someone like Bridges. This is the beauty of playing OG Anunoby all that money. This is the beauty of making that trade and getting Towns. Because now Brunson doesn't have to be the savior. He doesn't have to put everything on his back. And so the key is that now you have all those other pieces. And guys, take a look. Also, what's ill too, pay attention. If I'm correct, please correct me if I'm wrong. But in that fourth quarter, the starters didn't even play. The only person I think that played was Towns. No one else was on the court. It was all backup players. Maybe OG Anunoby, I think. But outside of that, no, Towns was out. Josh Hart was on the bench. Towns was on the bench. I think Brunson was on the bench too. The only people that out there, I believe, was Bridges. Yeah, it was Bridges and OG Anunoby. That's it. That's good. That's it. Let me take a look at the minutes really quick, man. Guys, look at the minutes, man. The minutes are beautiful, man. Bridges only played 34 minutes. OG Anunoby played 34 minutes. The Big Cat played 33 minutes. Brunson only played 25 minutes. Josh Hart played 27. Precious played 20. Cam Payne played 16. Deuce played 24. Shamet played 12. My man, it's not that hard. This is all people would have been complaining about. This is it. The more you play, the better you get. The more you play, the better you get, the more confident you get. That's it. And to me, this is a perfect time for all this stuff to happen right before the All-Star break, right before guys can really, truly rest. But now this is how you got to do it with your team, man. Listen, man, you guys think Tibbs not listening, man? You think he doesn't hear the things that are being said? Of course he does. Of course he does. Of course he hears these things, man. But you play these guys more, they produce better. Look what Cam Payne's doing. Look what even Shamet's doing. We already know what Deuce can do. We already know what Precious can do. But those other two guys are important because we need somebody to back up Brunson and we need somebody to play the 2 or the wing or whatever. And I think Shamet is coming in and giving great minutes. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. You can't really be too upset by it, man. I thought it's fabulous. Fabulous for us tonight. Come on, let's hear from Mikal Bridges, man. Let's hear what he has to talk about tonight.
It started with you on Ja Morant, keeping him in check and then getting your offense going as well. Was that the focus, and does defense get this team's offense going?
Yeah, for sure. I think when we get stops, we get out in transition, good things happen. So just playing together defensively and sharing the ball offensively, good things happen.
What happened in that second half? It seemed like just everything exploded. The building exploded, but the offense certainly got it going. What was the difference from one half to another?
Just keep playing hard. I think that's the main thing. Just wasn't playing to score. Just keep playing, next man up, coming in, playing hard. Just a whole team effort.
Now, there's several celebrations you have that I really enjoy, but the one I'm really enjoying is your nosebleed one. You go for an alley-oop, you get the nosebleed celebration, and the crowd goes crazy. You've been a visitor in this building a lot throughout your career. What's it like to play for the home team at the world's most famous arena?
Oh, it's amazing, man. It gives me confidence, gives me energy, so I always love playing here.
Thanks so much, Mikal. Mike, Clyde, it did start with the defense.
And this is the guy people were destroying in the beginning of the year. They were killing this guy, man. They were killing this guy. And everybody's been saying, yo, chill out. Chill out. He's going to be fine. I think they said it on the broadcast tonight. Last 7 games, he's averaging over 20 to 21 points a game. Almost 22 points a game. This guy is just doing it all, man. Doing it all. He's the most reliable scorer outside of Brunson and Towns, period. It's not Josh Hart. It's not OG Anunoby. It's this guy. He knows how to get a bucket, man. And this guy was just getting roasted, man. Where would we be right now without him, man? Where would we be? Like, I'm being honest. You know, a lot of people complain about him. They wanted to keep the picks. Where would we be without this guy, man? I mean, he's playing his behind off, man. I wanted to say something else, but, you know, we got to keep it G-rated on this show. But he's playing out of his mind, man. Coming up with big shots, big steals. His numbers were fantastic tonight, man. Fantastic. He had 28 points, 5 boards, 6 assists, 1 steals, 2 blocks. He was doing it all, man. Shooting 12 for 19 from the field. 2 for 6 from 3. All together as a team, we shot 38% from 3, almost 40%. It's okay. This guy's playing out of his mind, man. Listen, guys, you got to give it to him. You got to give it to him. You got to give him his props, man. How well he's been playing. Look at my man Big Task right here. Mikal Bridges shut John Moran down. Yo, he did, man. He had him in cuffs, man. He had him in handcuffs. Desmond Bane, too. Them boys didn't really get off like that. We had him in handcuffs, man. In handcuffs. But that's him and OG Anunoby at the top of the key. You know, you could throw in Josh Hart there also. Only person that was really getting off is tough tech is Jaren Jackson. He's tough, man. He's tough to deal with. OG Anunoby did his best with him, but he's big. You know, you see how big he is out there, man. So he's tough to deal with. He's tough to deal with. But they had John Moran in jail, man. They had him locked up, man. He couldn't do nothing tonight. Nothing. How much he had tonight? Yo, John Moran only had 10 points, man. He only had 10 points. 10 points. We had him in jail tonight, man. 10 points. He shot 5 for 13 from the field. He had 4 turnovers. 0 for 1 from 3. We had that boy in jail, man. Come on, man. Come on. And people was killing this dude. Killing this dude. So I'm just saying, man. So we got to really start identifying like how good this guy is, man. We just have to. We got to give him his respect, give him his props. Whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to do, we got to give it to the kid. He's playing really, really, really well, man. Really well. Guys, also too, guys. 32 assists. 32 assists again tonight here, guys. Here's another stat here I want to show you guys right here. Take a look here, man. This is what our stats are. Every game, look at this, guys. When we're 40 assists, we're the second most this season. Excuse me. Go back here. 40 assists. Second most this season, 45 at Denver, right? Hart and Brunson, 11 assists each. First Knicks duo with 10 plus assists in the same game since 2012. Look at that. 18th game this season with 30 plus assists with 17-1. You add it to 19 tonight. We're 18-1, boys. When we go over 30 plus assists. Look at that, man. I mean, this is just team basketball at its finest. And you got to love it, man. You got to love exactly what these guys are doing and how they're playing, man. And tonight proved it. I think tonight sent the message, man. It sent the message that we are for real. And I know that we've had talks here on this show that we're not ready yet. And I still feel that way. I still feel we're not ready. But I do think we make some noise. I do think we make some noise in the playoffs, and I do think we push somebody to the brink in the Eastern Conference Finals because I still do think we make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Because, guys, after tonight, we are 1 behind Boston. Boston lost tonight to Houston, 114-112. So we are currently 1 game back in the Atlantic Division. Boston is 31. Were they 31-15? We're 31-16. So we're one game back. One game back of that slot, man. So we can catch them boys. We can catch them boys. So we got, that to me, that's something that's big, man. I think we can catch them. I think we can catch them, guys. I think we can. I think we can. I think it's something we could definitely do. I think it's something that we should definitely try to really look forward to doing, man. Because I think if we catch them and we get that number 2 seed, I think that'd be a good look for us. I think that'd be a good look. See, look at my man, Jay Supreme. He said Cavs starting to come back down to earth. We knew they was, right? I think they won tonight, though. But they lost 3 in a row. But they starting to come back down to earth, right? We knew they was, though, guys. We knew that. Come on, you heard it from the LV Live show, man. Not even said it on my man's Ant show, Nick Nation. Big shouts to Ant over there, Nick Nation. I said it on his show. No, man, I don't believe in them, man. I don't. So I knew they was going to come back down to earth, Jay Supreme, man. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. Oh, Vaughn, 32-15. Okay, I stand corrected. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you for letting me know. But I knew the Cavs were going to come back down to earth, man. So the question I asked for you guys. Thomas Banks, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live tonight. Big win for the boys, 143-106. The Big Cat, 24 points, 11 rebounds. Let me ask you guys this question. Do you think it's a possibility we can catch the Cavs? If we keep on rolling, do you think we can catch the Cavs and be the number 1 seed in the East? I mean, Big Vaughn said, yes. Big task. Always coming through in the clutch. Yes. Vibes letting it be known. Yo, man, I'm telling you, listen, let me tell you something. David Smith, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live tonight. Big win for the boys, 143-106. The captain, 20 points, 6 assists. Yo, I think we can catch him, man. I think we can catch him. What's the Cavs record? Somebody put it in the chat. What's the Cavs record right now? David Smith says, salute LV and the chat. Very impressive win against a good team. Another 30-assist game. Knicks 18-1 this year when they go at least 30 assists per game. Ball movement and use of the bench is the keys. Well said, sir. Well said. Okay, guys, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live tonight. Big win from the boys, 143-106. Mikael Bridges, 28 points. Okay, Vaughn, they 38-9. So what's that? 39, what's that? 7 games back? They won tonight, right? Yeah, who they beat? They beat Detroit, right? They beat Detroit tonight. That's good. Jay Supreme's at 7 games. Okay, so we're 7 games back. Yo, we can catch them boys, man. 6.5. My man Vaughn said 6.5 back. Yo, if we listen, okay, one step at a time. If we catch Boston, we get on a roll here. Yo, B, we can catch the Cavs, man. We can catch the Cavs. We can catch them. We just got to get on a roll here. David Smith said, never thought the Cavs were for, yeah, man. Listen, man, we got to see it in the playoffs, David Smith. We got to see it in the playoffs. That's my thing with them. You know what I'm saying? They've always been great during the regular season, man. So I'm not really too, you know what I'm saying? Not too like, because last year, what they lose? Didn't they lose in the first round last year? Or they lost in the second round? They lost in the first round, right? Who they lose to? They lost to somebody. I was like, yo, how they lose to them? Man, we beat the Pistons and we lost to Indiana, right? Who they lose to last year, man? Lost to the Celtics in round 2. Okay. They lost in round 2 like us. But they got smoked, didn't they? They only won 1 game, right? Because we went 7. They were done. They were out of there fast. Yeah, Boston was blitzing everybody last year in the playoffs. Remember that they swept the Pacers. Remember, Josh Hart made the joke to old boy like, yo, y'all got retired the same time we did. Was at least we would have won 1 game out of that. That's what Josh Hart said to Halliburton last year. It's pretty funny. Let's hear from Precious, man. Let's see what Precious has to say. Because I thought he played an exceptional game tonight. Another guy.
What's the significance of this win to you?
I mean, it's just everybody came out understanding what the goal was. We got to continue to build. We understand we have a goal, and we just got to continue to build to reach our goals and play the right way every day. Understanding they're a very tough team. We had to come out there, play the right way, and everybody, put together, and that was the result today.
You guys forced a season-high 26 turnovers. You recorded a season-high 20 steals. What was the key to defending them the way you guys were able to defend them?
I mean, just, using our left and athleticism, playing long in the passing lanes and just, being disruptive with our hands and showing bodies and all that kind of stuff. That was the key to my defensive success today.
You were part of a bench effort that put up 52 points. It's the most points the bench has scored all year. Why were you guys so successful tonight?
I think it just goes to show how talented and ready our bench is. I think we're a very talented group of guys, and today just is a great example of that.
Precious, thanks for dropping by.
Well said by him, man. Well said by him. I love the fact that he's talked about the bench and how, they're pretty much a bunch of good guys, man. They're ready to go. They're ready to go. I love that, man. I love that. This Grover, the big Benadryl right there. Yeah, Achua. Yo, I love the names, man. The nicknames is ill. Yo, he played great tonight, man. His stock is rising, man. The Knicks are gonna have to pay him. They're gonna have to pay him this summer. That little chump change they gave him. This is gonna be gravity. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live tonight. Big win for the boys, 143-106. The Big Cat, 24 points, 11 boards. Yo, they're gonna have to pay Precious, man. This might turn into another iHeart situation with him, man. I wouldn't be surprised if a contender, like a team like Cleveland, or even a team like we saw, like they saw it tonight, like Memphis, somebody out there give him some bread, man. I'm telling you, B, because it's hard to find dudes like him in this league. Those guys are very expensive, man. Nick's gonna have to pay him, man, because he's gonna get some bread. I'm telling you, he's gonna get some bread. It's gonna be iHeart all over again. If he keeps this up, it's gonna be iHeart all over again. His stock is gonna be rising, man, because he played in New York. Like, he's playing here, he's playing in marquee games, he's playing big. The league is taking notice about what he's doing tonight, especially what he did tonight against Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And then also, too, remember how well he played last year against Embiid and him in the playoffs last year. Yo, man, listen. He's going to get some bread, man, from a contender. He's going to take it, man. He's going to bounce. You know what I'm saying? But I think he loves playing in New York. He loves being close to his family. You know what I mean? He's a New York cat. Everyone knows that. So I think his first option is going to be to stay with the Knicks. But same thing with iHeart. If someone gives him, a number he can't budge on, I'm talking about a contender. I don't see him going to some bum team like Charlotte. So I don't see that happening. What if somebody like the Rockets come by and going to give him some bread? You see, the Rockets is rolling, right, to beat Boston tonight. What if a team like that comes through and says, yo, because imagine with someone like Udoka. You know what I'm saying? Imagine him over there with Udoka and the Rockets. Yo, Udoka would turn him into a monster. Look at this, my man. Look at Big Task. Big Task goes coming through in the clutch. Look at that. Pressure's only 25. See what I'm saying? Yo, man, they're going to have to pay him, B. They're going to have to pay him. They got to pay him. They got to pay him to keep him, man. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to pay him, man, because I'm telling you, it's going to be iHeart again. If he keeps this up, which I believe he will, because he's going to get a lot of minutes, he's going to be uber expensive this summer. Especially all these contenders are going to be trying to find like a big like this, a wing. Knicks going to have to come off the bag, man. BQ from BK, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live tonight. Big win for them boys, 143-106. Mikal Bridges, 28 big points. Yeah, he's going to be hard to keep, man. He's going to be hard to keep. My man BQ, look what he says here about Tibbs. Tibbs deserves a shout out. The rotations on point. He trusted the bench tonight. BQ, man, BK, I'm glad you said that. I spoke about that earlier. Tibbs is listening, man. You think he's not hearing the chirping out there, man? People call him the minutes police. I don't even call it the minutes police, man. I'm not really with the names. It's just people that know hoops, man. It ain't no minutes, nothing. No police, no nothing. It's no people that know hoops. Can't play your guys 80 minutes a night and think that they're going to be ready to go in April and May. It don't go like that. That's just science. Like it don't have nothing to do with nothing. I don't care if these guys get millions of dollars, all that nonsense. I don't care about none of that. People get tired, man. It's simple. That's why I played the thing that I played for KG and Paul Pierce, what they were saying. They know, man. Come on, this is easy, man. This is easy. You got to lose. And everybody in the league is doing it. Everybody's going 10, 11 deep. Come on, man. It's not hard to figure out. Now, look, you see what's happening, right? You see the results is happening, right? So people try to say, oh, I hear people and see people on Twitter, oh, people complaining now that guys are playing. No, it's not even a matter of that. People just wanted to see dudes get some rotation in, extend your bench, play these guys. That's it. The only reason why people calling for Akaporte and Dadier like myself is because you weren't playing any other bigs. And low-key, he's still not playing any bigs. Only person he's playing is Precious. That's it. Because he's still waiting for Mitch to come back. But to me, if Mitch comes back, to me, he should go 5 deep, 10. He should go 10 deep. I think he should play all them dudes. Everybody get minutes, man. Because you're going to need these guys. You're going to need them when the playoffs roll around. The playoffs are no joke. It is the law of attrition. We saw that last year. A lot of times it ain't the best teams that win, man. It's the teams that are healthier. We were better than the Pacers, man. We were better. We were up on them boys 2-0. Then OG pulled his hamstring. He don't pull his hamstring. We probably wouldn't get rid of them cats in 5 games. So I'm just saying. So if Mitch come back, when Mitch comes back, you play Mitch, Precious, Campaign still, of course, Deuce, and Shamit. That's 5. You go 10 deep, man. That's it. Just do that, man. It's very easy. The better you do that, the more guys are going to play, the more guys are going to feel confident. And then you could trust guys. Excuse me. Then you could trust guys. I mean, Vaughn says, notice how the legs have been right. Yo, Vaughn, you're absolutely right, man. Their legs have looked better because, well, let me say this, Vaughn. Those 3 days off really helped. But these last couple of games, they haven't really been playing. The minutes haven't been crazy. He's been using these guys off the bench. And so I think that's been big. Corey Lindsay, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Big win for them boys. 143-106. Mikal Bridges, 28 big points. All right, guys, let's hear it from the coach, man. Let's hear it from the coach. Listen to what Tibbs has to say about tonight.
The whole game that was connected as Ben. What did you see and what did you like?
Yeah, and they're a tough matchup. It's a good test for us, and we got to be tied together when you play against them. And I loved our overall activity. I thought our defensive activity was terrific. A big-time multiple effort game. I thought, 20 steals. OG and Mikhail were all over the place. And that set the tone for us. Both, it's inspiring when you get those hustle plays, and it also puts you in the open floor, gets you easy baskets. And then we got great play from our bench. I thought Cam and Deuce, Landry and Precious really gave us really good minutes. And, Jalen and Kat, same thing, Josh. The hustle was there, and it was a good, solid win. I thought we started slow rebounding, but I thought as the game went on, our rebounding got better and better, and we got a good opportunity to get some second chance points. I thought that was terrific, but the easy baskets are huge for us.
I mean, you said before the game you guys want to play fast too. I think it's something 31-9 in fast break ones. I'd like to see the defense kind of lead.
Yeah, well, it puts you in the open floor, gets you easy baskets. We've been high scoring all season. I think we're top 5 in scoring. So, but I thought we were good in transition. I thought we made good decisions in the paint. They're big. When 2 7-footers on the floor, you got to make good reads, and you got to make sure that you're willing to make the extra pass. I thought guys did there. We had a lot of drive, pass combinations, and when you do that, you get rhythm. And so we shot a good percentage from 3. There was a good blend of points in the paint, easy baskets, second chance points. So offensively, very good. And then the swarming on the defense and being tied together. It was. I thought it was really, really, really good on both sides of the ball. Yeah, and well, it's hard to. And obviously, it's one game, so. And you want to keep building, and I'd like we had the test with Sacramento, and then these guys the same thing. It's fast, and they're a heck of a team. They're strong on both sides of the ball. They're top 5 in offense, top 5 in defense, and so we knew we would be tested, and you got to be ready. And so that's good, but there's a long way to go. So we know that we can't feel too good about it. We got to make sure that we get ready for Denver. That the games keep coming. So enjoy this tonight, but then tomorrow start getting ready for Denver with the understanding of the focus never changes. It's always daily improvement. How do we get better tomorrow? And that's where we have to keep our focus. And I thought the good energy to start the first 5 minutes. I thought Jalen had a really strong third quarter too, but I thought we made a number of hustle plays, and I thought the getting some steals and keeping the paint shut down. I thought that was important for us.
What did you guys do to follow up John Morant?
Yeah, I don't know. Like sometimes a guy, I thought Mikhail really worked. I thought our team did. And a guy like that, you're just trying to make him work. He's a superstar. He's an offense unto himself. Some shots he just missed that were, good shots for him that they didn't go in. But I thought our team was really locked together, and I loved the effort that Mikhail put forth. And it's not an easy job. There's constant pressure when he has the ball, and he plays incredibly fast.
These guys have all been around a bunch, and so they know this, I'm sure. But how important is it to see the results of being able to play both ends where they play tonight, and see the kind of rewards you get by playing.
Yeah, and I think each day you want to learn and you want to grow, you want to get better, and never be satisfied with the understanding that tomorrow there's new challenges, and each game we want to be better than we were the game before, with the idea that at the end of the season we want to be playing our best basketball. We want to have great rhythm. We want to be strong on both sides of the ball. We want to understand that we can win games different ways, and it requires a team to make a commitment and a willingness to sacrifice for each other and put the team first. And I think we're seeing that, and when that happens, good things will come from it. So everyone's willing to sacrifice. Whoever gets hot, that's what we're trying to take advantage of. Someone may have a good matchup. That's the way we'll go that night. And then when we play fast like that in transition, it's everybody has the same opportunity. So the faster we play, the better it is for us.
Steph, did you assist
for the last 2 games on 105 makes. Have you seen guys trust each other at all?
Well, I think the guys have trusted each other all season, and I think the game. I always say the game tells you what to do, and so if you play fast and you create advantages, you should get easy baskets, and then it also should create opportunities where you build rhythm, where you get into drive, pass. But the decision making is the important part to understand what's going on in the game. Are they collapsing? The 2 7-footers in there at the rim, right? Is the perimeter open or is the paint open? So put the pressure on the rim, and then when the defense collapses, then make the right read and spray it out. And then the willingness to make that. Sometimes the guys are passing up pretty good shots so we can get a great shot. And that goes a long way because it also leads to scramble, rotation, and offensive rebounding. And so I think that's what we're striving for.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
This was probably one of his best press conferences. Best. One thing that he said there, which I thought was huge, and the most important thing out of all of this is that we want to develop good habits so we can be playing our best basketball in April and May at the end of the season. Because that's all that matters, guys. That's all that matters. But the only way you're going to develop those habits is like how you started off saying. He loved what he got from the bench. Campaign, Landry, of course, Deuce, and of course, Precious. That's how we're going to get great wins like what we got today. We got to win like this today because everybody contributed. Everybody. We didn't lean so heavy on Brunson. We didn't lean so heavy on Cat. Everybody contributed tonight, and everybody felt a part of this win. Everybody. And that's how you're going to get these guys ready for April and May. That's the key here, man. That's the key. Because as you guys know, in April and May, what happens? What happens in April and May? The rotation gets smaller, right? Because now you're going to need Brunson to be Brunson. But if you use him throughout the year in a smart way to where his body is ready to withstand the minutes and the pounding that he's going to get, during the playoffs, he's going to be ready to go. Because you monitor that throughout the year. And then if you say, I need a sub for Campaign to get Brunson a couple of minutes, you trust in Campaign. You know what I mean? You trust in Campaign. And so because of how well he's been playing, you trust in a guy like Precious because of how well he's been playing. So it's very important for these minutes, man. These minutes and all these things that these guys are doing, like he said, it's all prepping and getting you ready because you want to be playing your best basketball at the end of the year. Not now, at the end of the year. Because when the playoffs come, they come fast. The game is called differently, and tonight felt like a playoff game. The refs weren't really giving no ticky-tack fouls, which I love because you got to know how to win like that. And the Knicks were able to win like that and win big, which I love. So I thought it was well said by the coach tonight. One of his best interviews tonight. Okay. Vaughn Allen says, LV, man, how come Tom never talks about winning the title or express this as a goal, accepting nothing less? Yo, man, he hasn't really gotten to the mountaintop yet, man. He has it as an assistant, but not as a head coach. So I think he's taking this day by day, man. Day by day. He understands how tough it is. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been there. You know what I mean? He's been to the mountaintop as an assistant with Boston. So he understands the process. Oh, look who walked in. CP Mets talk. Look, I think he changed his name because they're getting big money over there. CP, what's going on, man? Hope all is well with you, sir. Everybody, listen. If you're a Met fan and you've just bought yourself a new Soto jersey and you was at Amazing Day the other day, please go subscribe to my man's channel right here. CP, man, you don't come through no more, man. See, CP, me and you was cool, but now you got Soto. Now you on some brand new stuff. All you Mets fans are on brand new stuff. Like you guys won everything. We ain't even get to October yet. Start acting brand new, man. What's going on, CP? See a little different walk in your step, man. What's going on, man? You don't say what's up no more. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go, people. When you see the dude over on the side of the street, you be like, yo, what up, man? He give you the head nod. He don't rock with you no more. You know what I'm saying? He got the new leather on. He got the new drop. Now he don't come through no more. See, so they got that new shiny toy in Soto. Now they don't want to deal with us Yankee guys no more. Hope all is well with you, sir. Everybody, please go subscribe to his channel. Good Mets Talk. He does a great job over there. Please go through and go check him out, man. Big shouts to CP. Appreciate you coming through, man. Okay. Knicks 100 GM said Tibbs has been in the game too long to run off at the mouth about championships. Yeah, man, you know, I don't know, man. I think Tibbs understands, man. Like, you know, he's got to be extremely, extremely focused right now, man. He's got to be extremely, extremely. This is the best team he's ever had, man. Best team he's ever had. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe outside of that board, that Chicago team, they were really good with Derrick Rose. They were really good. They just can't beat the Heat, but they were good. This might be neck and neck with that team. This is probably the best opportunity he's had, man. So I think he's really trying to really monitor this, you know, in a certain way, make sure he doesn't mess this up. Because I'm sure he knows this is his last shot. How old is Tibbs? What's Tibbs? In the late 60s? How old is Tibbs? He's not in his 50s. He's in his 60s, man. He's an old relic, man. You know what I'm saying? So I know he knows this is his last shot, man. So I think he's look at Vaughn. Vaughn's in 67. See what I'm saying? He's 67, B. He's 67. He's almost 70 years old, man. Almost 70. God bless him, man. You see what I'm saying? So he knows this is his last shot, B. This is it for him. This is it. So he got to handle this the right way, man. The right way. And he got the players, man. He got the weapons. He just got to do it right. And he can make this, you know what I'm saying? This could be big for him and for his coaching career. Knicks 100 James said Tibbs, good coach, man. Just what we need. Listen, I think Tibbs is a great coach. I don't think he's a good coach. I think he's a great coach. But he can be stubborn sometimes, man. He can be. But I think that he's slowly changing. Knicks 100 GM, man, it's not by accident that we're playing the way that we're playing really, really well, and that's because we're going 9 deep. That's not by accident, man. That's not by accident that you're starting to see a better team now. Back-to-back 140 points. It's the first time that's been done since the 60s, man. We smacked around 2 legit Western Conference foes. That are good teams. So we smacked the team tonight that's ahead of us in the standings in the whole league. And I think we jumped them just now. And I think we're probably number 4. We're probably number four best record in the league, I think, right now. Or number 5. I'm not sure. But I just think it's not by accident, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not by accident that all these things are happening, man. And when he made that decision. Vaughn's at tied for 5th. Appreciate that, Vaughn. Thank you. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's not by accident, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that Tibbs probably listened to somebody. Someone's probably telling him, like, yo, you got to play these dudes, man. Brunson's getting broken up. These guys are getting worn down. You got to do that. And he's probably listening, and now look. I mean, back-to-back 140-point wins, man. I mean, that's huge. That's huge for us offensively. Knicks 100 James and Tibbs builds Warriors, not just another basketball player. My man, this is not football, boss. This is not football. We don't need Warriors. We don't need that. We just need good hoop, you know, good ball, good dudes that can play hoop, and that's it. Your grit and all that stuff comes from within, man. You can't build that. If you soft, you soft. That's just what it is. You can't just get tough overnight. It don't go like that, man. If you're a punk, you're a punk. I mean, hey, that ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. So that comes from within, man. You got to have that grit. You got to have that in your belly, man. If you ain't got that in your belly, that dog in you, man, you can't create a dog. You can't create that, man. Some dudes ain't got the backbone for it. But I just think this is a great win, man. Great win from the boys tonight, man. Great win for the boys tonight. All together, man. All together, great win. Knicks 100 games. So the minutes bring up something different in players. Yeah, man. It does, man, but not really like what you think, though, man. But it depends on your team too. Knicks 100 GM. Depends on your team. You know what I'm saying? If your team is starting to wear down, you got to pay attention to that, and you're gonna have to change accordingly. Right, and I thought that they have great wins tonight because it feels like they're more rested, and also too because they're playing more guys, so guys feel more rested. Even Bridges is not playing as much as he used to play. He only played, I think, 34 minutes tonight, and I think he only played 30-something minutes the other night also. Before, he was up in the mid-40s, man. That can't happen. Not now. You know what I'm saying? So the playoffs is different. Playoffs is different. We all know that. So I'm just saying. Look at Jimmy. Yeah, look at Jimmy. What's going on with Jimmy? What's going on with Jimmy? You know what's going on with Jimmy. He's suspended indefinitely, man, because of his issues. Remember, Jimmy was causing problems in Minnesota with tips. Quiet as kept. I heard Jimmy's the reason why Tips got fired because of his antics. So that's bad comparison, man. But guys, listen, look, great win, man. Great win for them boys. Listen, I will be back. What's today? Wednesday, right? To talk about the Denver Nuggets game. So please come through and check that out, please. But I appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with me tonight. Big win for them boys, 143-106. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people, right? Also, too, if it's your first time coming through, please subscribe to the channel. And also, too, please leave comments, right? Because I do respond to comments. All right, people. So, listen, that's my show. I'm LV Live. Please come through Wednesday after the Denver Nuggets game. I will give you another breakdown of that game so we can get to 32-16. All right, but listen, people, that's my show. I'm LV Live, and I'm out of here, people.